welcome to the Three Wheels of Wrestling podcast. Yes, another wrestling podcast. I am Willie Tiny, and my hosts today are Will the Thrill, and welcome back, LA Willie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our guest tonight is the 3LW Legacy Champion, whoa, Tarzan Duran. How you doing, Tarzan?
Whoa! I am the Tarzanian Devil. I'm the 3LW Legacies Champion, baby. I am here. And we are at what? The third wheel podcast? Am I the third wheel? Wait, who's the third wheel? Is there any wheels going on? There's no wheels,
Three
right?
wheels.
It's will. We got the will. We got the will. We got the power.
Wheels.
All right, I dig it. Can I switch? Yeah, I can. All right, that looks great.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, Tarzan, at
Ah.
what point in time did you realize you wanted to be a pro wrestler?
Oh, very, very, very goddamn early, man. Super early. It had to be. Well, I was watching WCW with my grandfather when I was really, really young, but I found it myself probably in about second grade. First, second grade. I found it on TV, and yeah, man, been into it ever since. You know, standing up to bullies and kicking ass and shit. You know.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, now I've been doing this for what? Professionally since 2006, non-professionally since 2004.
Nice.
That's a long time, man. Been doing this shit forever now.
All right. So exactly where and when did you start training?
So I started training professionally under John Rambo at the Hagerstown, Maryland House of Pain. And that's where I got my start. I would, I'd basically go down there and I basically lived at the school, slept in the ring and all that good shit.
Good.
So it was a good,
Dude.
really old school start to professional wrestling. Because, you know, there's so many different styles of professional wrestling. And the one I got trained at was like very old school.
So Tarzan, who is the Jersey Kid?
I don't know. I never wrestled him.
I bet you didn't.
Nope. No, I never wrestled him yet. But you know what? Never say never. That's all I can say is never say never. Nah, but so originally, non-professionally, I would go as Killer Deathwish. That was my name. And then when I got to the House of Pain, I think the first year, so in 2006, I wrestled as Deathwish. And because they didn't like the name Killer Deathwish, for some reason, they're like, oh, what's a Killer Deathwish? They're like, fuck you. It's a great fucking name that I'm probably going to use again in the future. Deadass, you know what I mean? So they ended up giving me the name of Jersey Kid, and it was just a name that I ended up keeping way too goddamn long. I had a rough time getting out of it, man. You know, like I had a bunch of other things like Chaz Glamrock at fucking CZW, like dojo shit, fucking years back. Richie Christopoulos, or you know, Rockstar shit. I had a couple different gimmicks. I went as Son as Tarzan once or twice, I think for like Warriors of Wrestling, like years ago. And the reason why I was like Son of Tarzan, well, like my dad has always been named Tarzan. What has like his nickname? He used to own like a thing called Tarzan's Demo. So my dad was always fucking Tarzan. So I was like, all right, I'll go Son of Tarzan. And then after a while, I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm a goddamn man. I might as well just go as fucking Tarzan. Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Great. That makes sense.
So you just basically answered my next question. But the next question was, how did the Tarzan gimmick come to fruition?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I mean, basically, like, well,
that.
I didn't fully answer it. I mean, basically during COVID, you know, I had to get out of the house. I went into the woods. I found a beautiful lake, and I started chilling out around the lake, just doing crazy shit. You know, never with a shirt on or any shoes on or anything like that. I was just on some wild boy shit, and everybody would just naturally call me Tarzan. Then I started doing the Tarzan yells and the oh. And, you know, it's fun. I like singing and fucking screaming and yelling and shit, especially when you're out in the wild around a bunch of woods and shit. You know, I hate being inside. Fucking, I feel like I'm just going to fucking end up, like, breaking something by accident out in the woods. It's like, what, I hit something too hard. I hit a tree and, you know, cut myself. It's not, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm not going to break any glass or any bullshit like that. And so basically, I was like, I can't just be Tarzan because every Tarzan character always has a last name. And so with the Duran, Duran, I don't know. Tarzan Duran had a good ring to it. Some people love it, some people hate it. But then again, some people love my character, some people hate my character. Basically, my character is just me times 100. Well,
Right.
so depends. But something like that.
All right. You work traditionally and you do deathmatch wrestling. Can you tell
And I
us?
do lucha libre.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
can you tell us the contrast between the three then, and which one do you prefer?
Well, there's also more like technical. Like I do like the 1950s like French technical wrestling, which I want to start doing more of out in America once my Achilles heel is like fully good. I want to try to go back to the school and teach some people that type of shit. So 'cause that's like one style that I haven't been seeing anybody do. American, like the Northeastern American professional wrestling style is, it's fun. So I was doing that from 2006 up to like 2012, and then I started learning about lucha. I'm like, oh shit! And the lucha was a lot more challenging to me. You know what I mean? Like I'd go up there and get gassed out. Every match, I'd be like challenging myself by doing all these like different flips or like different stuff. So lucha libre was a lot more challenging to me after I felt like I kind of like mastered, like the American style. Lucha was a lot more challenging. And I got into death match. Well, I mean, I guess I technically did some like death matches when I was like 17, 18, 19, 20, like here and there, some like backyardish type shit. But after COVID, I got involved in POR wrestling and a couple other places. And yeah, man, I was just like, well, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I mean, like I'm like one of like the best unsigned wrestlers out there. And I was like, well, you know what? One of the things I like to do is kind of earn respect in every like genre of fucking wrestling. So I figured, fuck it, I'll do some fucking death matches. And I fucking tore it up with that shit, man. Now a lot of people just know me for the death matches.
Wow,
That's awesome.
that's fucking interesting, man.
Yeah. It's what I like to be more known for the lucha shit. That's why I love going to
Right.
Mexico. Fucking
There you
love it
go.
in Mexico, man. Oh,
Warm
dude,
reception
just like
there.
eating out there, bro. I lose like 10, 15 pounds just off of the food out there. You know what I mean? It's so fucking natural or good.
Well, that explains why you're in such good shape.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, Tarzan. So it's a huge honor working in CZW Tournament of Death. How did you like working with Madman Pondo last year?
Yeah. Yo, that was awesome, man. Cause I always thought Pondo hated me because at the POR shows, Pondo would be there every now and then. And I remember like I was like trying to talk to Necro Butcher, and there's like Satu, and I think there's like two other people in the match or whatever. And like we're on this little ass bus that's probably about the size of this wrestling ring trailer that I'm in right now. And as I'm like getting caught up trying to talk to people, I'm trying to like go like talk to Necro and everybody, and I start moving around, and I stepped on fucking Pondo's shoes while they were laying there like 3 times by total accident. And every time he's like, "Hey, you're on my shit." I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry." And then like a minute later, "Yo, you're on my shit again." I'm like, "Oh fuck, my bad." And so I thought that he probably hated me because of that shit. So I had to apologize to him. Eventually, he's, "Oh no, I forgot about that." I'm like, "No, you didn't, bro. You hated me from that shit." Because he had to see me as being disrespectful, but I was just like caught up. I just had like my flow going, and it was such a small place. I kept stepping on his shoes, man. So I thought he was going to fuck me up at Tournament of Death. So I was like, well, fuck that. I'm going to fuck him up before he fucks me up. And ended up lighting his hair on fire. Technically. I mean, that's what people said. Holy shit, his hair is on fire. I went to take the blunt. And I went to put I tried to like put the cherry out on his head. And I guess I didn't put the cherry out. I just knocked it off on his head. So then his hair is just smoking up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that shit was pretty cool. But yeah, Tournament of Death was awesome, and
Pretty insane.
yeah, I just watched that match back like I don't know, 2 weeks ago or a week ago or something. I watched it with some people, and I'm like, yeah, this is actually a good fucking match. It's like I don't watch too many of my matches back. I usually just take some clips, so I could try to post a reel every day. But yeah, just watching the match, I'm like, fuck yeah, okay. I'm proud of that fucking match. You know what I mean? I want to see like how much can I get out of Pondo, man. I want to bring out the real fucking Pondo. I want to bring out that crazy son of a
For
bitch.
sure. For sure.
Hell yeah. And I think I did that. I did my job.
You did.
All right.
You also worked for Extreme Pro Wrestling. Your thoughts on that?
Who? Oh yeah, XPW. Shit, I haven't heard it called just Extreme Pro Wrestling. I've always just hear it called XPW. So like, caught me off guard. But yeah, dude. I mean, like, it's always hard to make waves and shit doing what I was doing with all the independent shows. And finally, Rob Black gave me a fucking chance at XPW. And the second match he gave me, he gave it to me and JJ Escobar. And Rob Black thought the match was going to be shit. And we went out there and did one of the most fucking viral deathmatch spots or whatever. I took the fucking knife and I put the knife through his fucking arm, which like tore up the wrestling community. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, XPW gave me a lot of pretty sweet opportunities. And yeah, definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, I was definitely going to bring up the knife incident.
Yeah.
Can't forget
That shit was cool, man. I did a lot of podcasts off of that. When I went back to Loco Wrestling out in Houston, Texas, after I did that knife thing, like, bro, you gotta do that knife spot out here, bro. Fucking, and I ended up getting the oh man, I don't even remember the fucking name of the belt. I don't know. I got a Loco Wrestling belt. I don't remember what the name of it. It was something cool, I think, too, like a Fire Daddy. I think it was the Fire Daddy Championship belt. Yeah. And then the promo that I did for it, I did a promo butt naked, and I had the belt around my dick. Because I figured, I always see people doing pictures like that when they get a championship belt. They'll do that like old school Shawn Michaels pose.
Right.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to just do a whole goddamn promo.
Chris says, I was at Tarzan's first XPW match. After I saw him the first time, I instantly became a fan.
Fuck yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, the first time it was me and fucking Hardcore Hillbilly and Mr. Fantastic. And I got called out sooner than I was supposed to be. And so I was just like, all right, well, I'm going to just come out and get in the ring and do what I'm supposed to do, And shit got crazy with that fucking, I don't know. Like at the time, it felt like I didn't know what the fuck Fantastic was doing. And then he like threw like a weird fucking flying kick at me. And I went to like grab him or something. He's like throwing his fucking feet at me. You know what I mean? He's in that like BJJ fucking position and shit. I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. And then I was like, all right, you're trying to make a fool out of me right now. So I ended up grabbing a steel chair and just like hitting him as hard as I could with that shit. And me and Hardcore Hillbilly just played a game like keep Fantastic out the ring. And nothing against the guy, just shit happens in wrestling sometimes. And then Dan Moff came out, and I guess Dan Moff got mad at Fantastic and like fucking picked him up, threw him against the wall, and then he picked up a fucking chair and threw the fucking chair at him and fucked him up. I think he fucked him up worse than I did. But Dan Moff's a fucking beast, man.
Yeah, another comment from Chris. He goes, well, that match too, but I was talking about the match against Hardcore at the XPW Theater of Brutalities.
Holy shit, you're right. That was my first fucking match there. I forgot about that one. Yeah, Theater Brutality was pretty fucking badass. I like doing that thing. I see what's going on out here. But Theater Brutality, I mean, the coolest thing with the Theater Brutality, I mean, it was like Theater Brutality 3. And, well, that's the one where they famously had fucking Dilf Boy Dalton against fucking Necro Butcher. Necro fucked him up. But that match that me and Hardcore did, I guess there was a guy there for, what was it, like BG Toys or something like that. Fuck, I forget the name. But they ended up putting me and Hardcore both in like a limited fucking series with a bunch of deathmatch legends. Like Necro Butcher, Pondo, Supreme. There's a bunch of guys that were in that. So I ended up getting my first action figure by doing the XPW Theater Brutality 3. It was pretty fucking cool.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was there
dude.
a bee? You guys got a bee? I hear a bee buzzing.
That's not
Is that
me.
bee me?
Yeah, so do I.
Mm.
I don't know
I
what
didn't
that
find any
is.
bees today. I found a butterfly. That's pretty intact.
All right, let's continue, dude. Um, you also you're no stranger to fire.
No, not at all.
during during your match with Pro Wrestling Venom PWV, you lit your boot on fire and gave the ref a super kick with your boot was still on fire.
Oh shit! Yeah, yeah. Well, I gotta give credit to Joey Janela for that, man. Joey Janela was like, he was the guy that I saw doing that. I mean, I'm sure. I don't know if anybody's done it before him or whatever the fuck. I think Joey had a problem one time where he let his boot on fire too much, and it all started like coming up his leg and everything too. But yeah, fire's dangerous. I always like, I guess, I guess like I do like playing with fire. I do like doing dangerous shit. It gives you an adrenaline rush when you can do something dangerous and fucking escape like fucking not get a mark on you off of it. And yeah, man, I mean, I love doing the fire personally. A lot of people are very afraid of fire, especially, you can see at the last JCW show with the whole JCW versus GCW. They ended up using rubbing alcohol or something. I don't know. They ended up like fucking up and well, they fucked up with the fire, I guess. And Dan
Right.
Murdoch, John Wayne Murdoch got his fucking lower back all fucked up. As soon as I saw
Hmm.
Mickey pouring out it was like a bottle of Bacardi. I saw her pouring it all over the door, and I saw it dripping off the door right onto the canvas. I'm like, oh shit, this ring's about to get lit on fire.
Mm.
And so I started like moving up there, and I was about to jump into the ring to kind of help put him out, but I'm like, fuck, I can't go in the ring because I'm like a person or whatever. I didn't want to like but then, so like as soon as Murdoch started coming to the outside, at first I tried to use the ring apron to put some shit on his back. Then like me and like Matt Tremont and I think someone else over there, we were all just trying to put him out. Yeah, fire can be very, very scary, man. It can be very scary shit. But that's what I like to do in wrestling. You know what I mean? I like to scare the shit out of people.
Nice.
Yeah, but why'd you super kick the ref with the flaming
Oh,
boot?
I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I just do
You
shit.
just wanted to.
Did he pick you
Sometimes
off?
just the Tarzan fucking takes over. The Tarzanian devil just fucking takes over. And I'm just like, fuck it.
Mm.
I've done that in other matches where like the first thing I'll do in a match is just fucking hit the referee with something. And then like another referee comes in. So it's like
Right.
like referees can never die. It's like it's like a video game character. You kill the little bad guys. All play Ninja Turtles. You're killing all Shredder's minions. They just keep coming back. Referees are the same deal.
Do you remember who that ref was?
Ooh, I do not right now.
Mm.
My
Hello?
memory's not the best, especially when it comes to names and shit.
I'm right here.
Is it really tiny?
It was me. It was me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did something to deserve it, huh? But all right. So, Tarzan, do you recall your first deathmatch opponent?
My first deathmatch opponent?
Yes.
Ooh.
I don't know.
At
Shit. I mean,
least he was
maybe I
honest.
guess Ryan Ragnarok, who Jeff Layton. He's not going by that name no more, but I guess he was like the first one where me and him were like doing some wild shit, like lighting tables on fire and shit like that. Fucking years ago. But that's like before I like got into like the deathmatch wrestling, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. So now I see this guy, Byron Simmons. Yeah, from Three Legacy Wrestling. Holy shit, he just did a backflip and missed it. And he's going up against JS Hawthorne. So apparently I got to wrestle this guy, Byron Simmons or Simons. I don't know. It's like Simmon. What does that spell? Simon? So I think it's something like that. But either way, I got to face him next weekend at 3LW. Shit, we go to like Sunken Springs, Pennsylvania. So I plan on beating his ass. And I don't know, it's kind of messed up that I see him out here at National Night Out in Edison, New Jersey, which a lot of people don't know is actually my hometown. I mean, I was born in New Brunswick and came right to Edison, New Jersey, because that's where I lived for my first few years.
Mhm.
So I'm back right here in my hometown, and we got this little outsider from PA out here trying to like outshine me and what I do. And I kind of take it personal. I think in the promo he cut against me, he talked something about soap and shit. And I don't know. I just took it as like, hey man, don't talk about my mama. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. I don't know. So I was like, no, you want to talk about my mama? I'm gonna fuck you up. And that's exactly what I plan to do.
Yeah, man.
Ready right now. He's getting choked out with a flag right now. I mean, J.S. Hawthorne ain't nobody to fuck with. You guys know J.S. Hawthorne, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like his theater shit, you can fuck with that, but wrestling wise, he's good. Yeah, I fuck with him for the theater shit all the time when I can, whenever I get the chance to. But woo.
Yeah.
Do we have time for one more question or no?
Oh, dude, I got all the time in the world, man. I always got all the time in the world. What you mean?
So, how fun is it to work with Juggalo Championship Wrestling?
Oh, dude, it's a blast. Especially because like my first tour with them was a 9-day tour. Every day we did a show for 9 days straight. I just got to jump in the minivan. I ended up driving the minivan, which was awesome.
Mhm.
And yeah, it worked out really cool. But yeah, you guys can stay on with me. If this guy wins this match, though, I'm running out. I'm going to beat his ass. That's all right. I'll just put the camera up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
Only Tarzan can pull this off. What was your gathering of the Gigolos experience?
Juggalos.
Gathering of the Juggalos.
Juggalos. There you go.
Well,
I mean,
I've been going there maybe I think this might be my 4th year or my 3rd year. I don't know. I think I went to the one right after, 1 year got canceled because of COVID. So I went to the one after that. Ended up doing stuff with the POR stunt crew. Ended up doing the Madman Pondo tryout, and doing the JCW Bloody Mania stuff. Oh, is that over? Oh,
Pizza.
referee messing up. Oh, that's sick. Hey, you guys want to see me go out there and kick some ass?
Go ahead, do
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what? Screw this shit. This guy won.
There's his music.
Hey, now we're just setting this shit up. Hold this. Hold that.
This is a first.
There goes Tarzan. He threw down the belt. He's getting in the ring.
First for the Three Rules of Wrestling podcast.
It's exclusive. The first time ever.
Yeah.
Oh, stuck in the middle. Oh, he nailed him with the belt. They might be calling for reinforcements. Oh, he ducked and he missed. Oh, he knocked him down again. Will, come on.
Tarzan doing Tarzan things.
Oh! I want to punch my Tarzan!
Right hand. Took him out.
Block.
Oh, he blocked it. He's coming back.
Another
Come
one.
on.
Ooh.
Come on, Tarzan. Let's go, Tarzan.
Let's go, Tarzan. Let's go.
Irish whip.
Ooh.
Oh, super kick by Tarzan.
There's the belt. He laid it down.
Gonna plant him.
What's he setting up for? Neck breaker. Oh,
Oh!
that's his finishing move. Drawing a blank. Jungle juice. Get the jungle juice.
Jungle juice. Oh.
As he
Taking
kicks
out
him
the
out of
trash.
ring.
Reign supreme. Always gotta love the crowd.
Ah!
Tarzan love his kids.
Woo.
Well, Tarzan, you hit him with the jungle juice.
What?
You hit him with the jungle juice.
Hell yeah, I did. Ah, I got a new mouthpiece now, man.
Nice.
Woo.
Protect them teeth.
Taking
Yep.
care of business.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. I had so much problems with this stand. I was trying to stand it up. Shit was not going up for me. Woo.
Just take a minute. Let us know when you're ready. We'll go with the next question.
Yeah, what's the next question?
All right. So the next question is: you're currently the 3LW Legacy Champion for almost a year. Who did you beat for the title, and how is it working for Ricardo Rodriguez?
Working for Ricardo. You know, honestly, I don't like it too much, man. I don't like it. Right, but you know, it really just comes down to me not liking Ricardo. You know, like I know that I'm way better than Ricardo will ever live up to be, and I feel like he's really just been trying to keep me away from title opportunities after title opportunity. He really just trying to keep me under. But you know what? No matter what you do, the Tarzanian devil always ascends to where he needs to be. That's exactly why I have the 3LW Legacy Championship right now. Ain't nothing Ricardo could do about it because I beat his best guys. And that's the bottom line. That's kind of what it comes down to. There's nobody at 3LW that can keep up with the Tarzanian devil, not even Mr. Jesus or Ricardo Rodriguez.
Oh, maybe you'll see Savio Vega in the future, the heavyweight champion.
Savio Vega.
Hmm.
All right, yeah, he's pretty good. But you know what? But still, he's an old man, and I am younger than him. So you know what? I don't know. He might even be stronger than me for all I know. I'm not even too sure, to be honest. Savio, I don't know. I never really came across him in the ring, so that would be something wild.
True.
Jack, you know, right here, I guess this is Chad's ring. These are the Matter of Pride ropes. They're pink. The Matter of Pride wrestling. I got a Gustin in here too. Like a lot of people, like I recently put one of these into Angel Metro's head, and like it got like 300K or whatever. And then there's like people in the comments like, "Oh, that's so fake," and blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, because these gusset plates are fake. These are straight up. You know, it's like I hit one of these into your head, and it's like I'm stabbing you like 20 times. You know, sometimes people just can't understand like how real this shit is at times. So they think that they see somebody go through a burning table, they're like, "Oh, that don't hurt. That's fake. That's not real fire." You know.
Right. That's funny when people do that. That's funny you bring up Angel Metro. My next question is, just back in June, you were in another death match tournament.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
X-Brand Wrestling's Wicked 13. How did you like working with Angel Metro?
Oh, I beat her ass, man. I beat her ass good. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I even saw there was a bunch of other WTW wrestlers, White Trash Wrestling. So I ended up seeing them in the crowd. So I took one of them, put them on the ground, and body slam Angel Metro on top of them. Then I even did to the referee, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, Angel Metro, yeah, she's somebody. But I bloodied her up pretty damn good.
She was actually our
match.
last guest.
Covered.
Oh yeah, she was our last guest.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, was she still all bloody from when I messed her up, or now she recovered by now, right?
I think she recovered by now.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Dang it.
I was hoping to mess her up for good, like Pondo did. And Pondo And see, Madman Pondo, he nailed her with that stop sign, got her real good. So that's, going to the Torben to death. I had to keep that. I had to keep that in my mind. I knew Pondo was going to try to use that goddamn stop sign on me, and he did. That son of a bitch.
All right,
Yeah.
so next question for you. Within the
What's
past
that?
couple of years, you went down south and got some additional lucha libre training. How was that experience for you?
Oh, wait. You say going to Mexico?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, I moved to New York maybe like 2013. I started training at Bronx Wrestling Federation at BWF,
Mhm.
and I ended up not going as much to the American classes. I would go and train with the luchadors, and they had luchadors that were straight out of Mexico. Some of them, so many people live in Mexico City when it comes to wrestling. It's such a huge hub for wrestling. It's insane. And so luckily, I've been doing training, like the exact trainings that they do out in Mexico, out in New York, and like certain places in the States. So when I went to Mexico, I was already kind of prepared. The only thing that's really hard to prepare for is, well, Mexico City is on like it's on like a big hill, so it's really elevated, which means there's less oxygen in the air. So when you're running and whatever, you get blown up. As you try to take that breath bearing, you're only getting like half the oxygen or something.
Wow.
That's why when the guys that from Mexico come to America, they just tear it up because they feel like they're getting so much more oxygen while they're wrestling. So that's like a really interesting factor, I thought. But yeah, I trained with Ultimo Guerrero out there, Arez, Star Junior on CMLL. And Star Junior even used my flipping neck breaker, or the slingshot neck breaker that I do. He ended up using that on CMLL, and he actually used it against Ricardo Rodriguez on Major League Wrestling as well, which I thought was pretty cool. So, I mean, I always appreciate it when people use my moves on TV and shit like that, especially when it's ones that I kind of come up with and whatever.
Yeah. I mean, do you find that flattering when they do that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly surprised that nobody used the Jungle Juice yet on TV.
Mm.
Well, I mean, a lot of people see it as like a dangerous move, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it is a good move.
I can see
But
it,
you're
but it
professional,
is a
so.
cool move, though. No lie.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It took a while to come up with. I would do that thing where I hook them like the Jungle Juice, and I would usually just I'd like put my foot inside that. I'd give them like a face buster out of it, and yeah, and then just one day I'm like, well, I could probably just flip them over my back. And so that's like the first Jungle Juice is, where I just flip them right over into the DDT. And then there's Jungle Juice 2 where I just backflip myself and fall right into a DDT.
Nice.
So, because, people always say when you come up with a wrestling move that it should be something that you could hit on everybody and anybody. I could Jungle Juice 1 or 2, I could hit one of those moves on basically anybody. I mean, Jacob Batu, I gave him Jungle Juice 1 where I straight up flipped Jacob Batu right over my back. And multiple
That's
times
amazing.
too, actually. Wrestled multiple times before he got signed.
That's awesome.
All right? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he was like one of my best matches like 2 years ago, man. Working with Jacob Batu, like Jordan Oliver. Fucking, it's great working with those guys. But, they're so capable to fucking do anything,
Yeah,
man.
it's
You really just flow and vibe. But
any plugs or upcoming bookings?
well, I'm going to be going up against Byron Simmons at 3LW Extends this Saturday, man, August 9th. Where is it? Sinking Springs, Pennsylvania, at middle school over there, I believe. And so, I plan to do what I do best, mess that kid up, hit him with the Jungle Juice, and leave my goddamn belt. Yes, that's the plan. After that, actually, on the 11th, I'm probably going to drive down to Ohio, and that's the whole Gathering of the Juggalos all over again. So it's going to be great. They got Guar playing, Mushroom Head. Of course, ICP is going to be playing. We got the world's most dangerous stunt crew that's going to be doing some crazy ass shit. So as of right now, I don't know if I'm wrestling at the Gathering, but I'll probably be doing some stunts. I'm going to be doing something. It's going to be a blast. And I don't honestly, shit, I got a whole bunch of things coming up this month. So it's a good month, month of August, man. Especially with the whole Achilles injury thing. Like I feel like I didn't do that much, the past couple months. I mean, I've still been doing a lot. Still been wrestling on it, with the boot on. I just been wearing a boot, putting barbed wire around it. That's been pretty cool.
Right.
You've been doing a lot. You've been getting 2 bookings a day, if possible.
It
What's
You're
seems
that?
you're
like it,
that
yeah.
dedicated.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It takes a lot of dedication
I
to do
said you've been
professional
doing
wrestling.
like 2 bookings a day, if possible.
Yeah, yeah. I
Sure.
almost took 3 bookings on August 30th. One was a wedding, and I ended up it just didn't work out to do the wedding because I had to be in DC, or I got to be in DC at 2 p.m. Then I got to be in Delaware at 4 p.m. So I was hoping that the wedding show was going to be like 6 or 8 or 7 or something. I would have been able to make it, but that was also at 2 p.m. So I was like, damn it. That would be pretty cool to do 3 shows in one day. That's always fun.
Well, it
But
just shows
stop.
your dedication, dude. It definitely does show your dedication.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think the
So
most I
here's
wrestled was at the Middlesex County Fair for, I think, ACWA. That was ran by like CJ Summers a while back. And we would do 3 shows a day, and it was for 8 days. So I wrestled eight
woo,
days a week, three
Oof.
times a day. Yeah, let's go with that. And I mean, it was like, it was 8 days. So I just throw it on to like an 8-day week. You know what I mean? 8 days a week. Yeah, that's the thing. The Beatles said so.
yeah. Like that, like that. All right, here's a question that we ask all our guests. All right, you ready,
Yeah,
Tarzan? All right,
let's get it.
past, present, future. In other words, that means anyone that passed, anybody that you see up and coming, or anyone now that you would love to face in a dream matchup, dream scenario. Even though it sounds like from what you explained to us, you have been almost everywhere, and you know a lot of styles.
A
So we
lot of
give you
stuff.
props on that. So I would love to know who that would be in the stipulation, and would you go over?
Traditional wrestling and deathmatch.
Or Lucha Libre, remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hmm, That's tough. Well, I mean, like someone that passed, I would have loved to work with. Oh, yeah, probably Owen Hart. I feel like I could have had a great technical match with Owen Hart. He
Hmm.
really did that like old school, like that old school French Mexican style. That's like really super technical with all these crazy flips out of nowhere. I think we would fucking kill it. But then also like, I mean, shit, man. If I could have got like Chris Jericho in his fucking prime, dude, that would have been fucking insane. And yeah, I don't know. I wrestled Necro Butcher now, so that was pretty cool. Uh, I mean, of course, I would have loved to have a match with Sabu back in the day. Learned a lot from Sabu.
Mm.
Yeah. And,
R.I.P.
yep. He's a fucking legend. That's why I've been coming out to the ring at times. Or I usually have like the hatchet. Wait, God damn this fucking thing. I usually have like the hatchet and the other thing. What the hell? This thing won't stand. Oh my god. Anyway, fuck. So I've been like coming out. I'll put like the hatchet up. I have the other sticks. I have one up, and I'll fucking boom. I don't know. A lot of people are doing like Sabu salutes, like how he would do it. I don't want to do it like that, but I kind of just like took that and kind of like made my own with it in a sense.
Right.
Makes sense.
So yeah, it's tweaked up a little bit. God damn, my fucking tripod thing has been all over the place. I've just been like walking around with it. It's just like falling up and down and all this goddamn shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
How do you feel about electric cars?
About who?
Electric cars.
Electric cars? Oh shit, dude. I mean, yeah, I had a terrible, terrible run-in with an electric car. Fucking, I had to bring some stuff down for Major League Wrestling out to Chicago. And dude, we like almost made it to Detroit with this fucking thing. And like, I gave myself like a good we'll get there 10 hours prior to the show. And like, it took all those 10 hours on just, I think we had like a Chevy or a Ford. And it's like, dude, there's no stops along the highway. It's like a 20, 30-minute drive off the highway. And then you got to go to one, that one don't work. So then you got to go, like, every time we stop for electricity, fucking, it would take like an hour just to find it. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, we got 16 miles left in this fucking tank and we got to fucking drive to another one. And yeah, that shit was hell, dude. So I would never drive an electric car. I mean, I drive for too long, man. Like, I could do 10 hours straight. It's like, it makes no sense. I mean, what the hell? I don't know. I mean, yeah, electric cars, that's only for local shit. I can't do that shit, man. I could do a hybrid. I do like electric and gas, but it's like, shit, bro. If I can't drive 20 hours straight, it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
I heard about that story. That's why I asked. So
Yeah, dude.
we got some comments from in the comment section.
Oh,
Joe
sweet.
Hale wants to know which what is Tarzan's favorite weapon to use?
Ah,
Ooh, that's a good question.
That is a good one.
well, I guess basically sticks and fire. Yeah, sticks and fire. You can do so much with that shit, man. Like, I got all these different types of sticks nowadays that I could light on fire. I could basically light all the sticks on fire. So I can blow fire with like all the sticks. And then I got my pile driver stick, where I put the stick in between their arms and give them a pile driver or whatever. I'd have to go with that. Definitely. Yeah, definitely the sticks and the fire. I mean, I had other favorites at times. You know, light tubes are a lot of fun. You know, forks are fun. That's like Matt Tremont's thing. Skewers are cool, but you know, that's Masada's thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, no, actually, because of Masada, I was not allowed to use fire at XPW. So every single XPW show, I would go to Rob Black, like, hey, can I light the ring ropes on fire? Like, hey, can I blow fire? He's like, absolutely not. Like, every time he's like, no, absolutely not. No fire, no fire. And at the end, after like the first two promos that I did for XPW, at first Rob Black was like, yo, I'll give you like an idea. I'll tell you what to say. I'm like, all right, cool. 3 days later, nothing. So I'm like, all right, yo, fuck it. I'm gonna do a classic XPW promo, and that's the one where I did the one where I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming," and I was like pointing down, had the girl blowing me out in the woods, and I'm like, "Hardcore Hillbilly, I'm coming, Mr. Fantastic, I'm coming, XPW, I'm coming for you, baby." And then the promo I did afterwards was me talking about, oh fuck, what was it? It was like a show like above or like below heaven or some shit. And so I was like, well, so basically we're going to hell. If we're going to go to hell, we need a goddamn sacrifice. So then I turned the camera and you see a girl in the back, shirtless with a bag over her face, and you see her bloody tits and everything. And I went over to her and I slit her throat. And after I sent Rob Black that one, we used it and all that. And then he's like, bro, you got to chill out with these promos. Rob Black's like, bro, you got to step it back, man.
Of all
I'm like,
people,
what do you mean? I'm like,
Of all
bro, this is
people.
XPW. I'm like, if anything, like, this is like the spot where we could do this shit and get away with it good. You know, this
Right.
is like that's like the crowd base that we have for that's like the crowd base for XPW. You know, it's like porn and wrestling, basically.
Basically.
Right?
of all
Porn
people,
and
Rob Black.
wrestling.
Of all people, Rob Black tells you got to scale back.
Yeah. And then
hilarious.
after he found out that I was a good wrestler, he was like, well, shit, you know what? He's like, here, just go out there in the first match, no blood. Or he's like, or at first he was like, no weapons. So I had to find other ways to get bloody. So I was still able to get bloody. Then like the last match I did was against Ken Dixon. So he's like, yeah, no weapons, no blood. Give me an 8-minute banger. I'm like, bro, I can't give you an 8-minute banger. There's no such thing. I'm like, give me 12 minutes. Or give me at least 12 minutes and I can fucking do something really good. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Joe
Yeah.
Hale also wants to know what title was your favorite to win and why.
Shit, probably the XPW Fire Daddy Championship. I think after I won that title, I ended up taking out the knife and ended up cutting a little Poppy with the knife. I think I was like cutting his head one of the times too with the knife, and the referee like came up right and like grabbed like my elbow to my arm when I had a real fucking knife to this guy's fucking head. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, ref? You're trying to make me fucking really slice this guy up, huh? You know what I mean? But you know, shit happens in wrestling. It's wrestling, so. Especially when you use dangerous shit. You know what I mean? Like me, I like to use sharp ass knives and fucking legitimate shit at times. And you know, it's dangerous, man. It's very dangerous, but it's fun.
Let's see here.
Okay,
And
so
I'm gonna pick up.
Ash
Wait.
Ash Perez says, "Hey Tarzan, with WWE doing things with indie company, what WWE superstar from each Raw and SmackDown and next you want to do a death match?"
NXT.
Shit. Well, I don't know. I mean, like me versus Jacob Fatu is good anytime. I don't know which one he's on. If he's on Raw or SmackDown. But if I got the
SmackDown.
WWE, unless the WWE really cared about me, they'd probably just squash me, and it wouldn't
Uh,
be as good of a match as if if it was me and Jacob Fatu on the
right,
Indies.
right.
Right.
Um,
Oh, for
Besides
sure.
that, honestly, I'm not too sure on who's on what show right
Right,
now.
right.
Is Jacob's on Raw, right?
Well,
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
Oh shit, I guess that wrong. Yeah, I guess that wrong. So I'm not going to get any right.
Hmm.
There's no way.
well, Joe Gacy's no stranger to deathmatch.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I'd have a great match with like anybody in WWE. As long as I could vibe with them and float with them, then it's like, yeah, we'll have good shit. Sometimes certain people just don't vibe, or some people just don't want to vibe with you, or whatever the fuck. And so then it's like, all right, whatever. I'll just go outside and smoke weed till our match starts. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, cool. Like if somebody doesn't vibe with me, like I'm just like, all right, cool. We'll just call it out there, type shit, or
Yeah,
work on the fly type shit. Cause I could do that stuff really fucking well. And like if someone's not vibing with me, so I'm like, all right, well I'm not going to do any of like my shit, but then I got my own shit that I could just do on the fly now too. But then I got more advanced shit that
Right.
it takes a lot more work. And so you got to like vibe with somebody really good at pull certain things off.
Ash Perez also says you versus Kevin Owens, and I just brought up Joe Gacy.
Yeah,
That
yeah. I
that's
mean,
a
shit,
triple
even as a
threat.
triple threat
That'll
match
be
would be good.
awesome.
Dude, I'd
Hell
have
yeah, it
Kevin
would.
Owens pulling out some moves that y'all haven't seen in years, man, if I was to go up against him. And then he'd probably be able to base me to do some really wild ass shit too. So yeah, that'd probably be pretty fucking good. I mean, I guess that's still the goal is to try to get to like a WWE or someplace on TV, man. Wrestling's hard out here, man. I'm trying to catch a break and all that shit. Definitely not easy. My promos, my talking's a lot better. Like I actually did not smoke weed today.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know.
What are you
Well, you
waiting
know what?
for?
Well, I figured I'd do the promo first, or not the promo. I'll do the podcast first, then I'll smoke up. And I don't know, I'm trying to cut back on my smoking again. I'm starting to miss sober October, so I might do like a week, like a sober week in August, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Right.
That might just be starting off today. But the whole problem is when you get a sober Tarzan, that's the whole reason why I started painting my face. Like for the JCW, people thought it was just for JCW. It wasn't. I started painting my face a week prior to that. And it was because, well, I wasn't smoking weed for sober October. And so I'm just in the locker room, just sitting there. I'm like, well, this is boring. I need something to do with my hands. So I started painting my face for that like whole month. And then I think I like kept it in like November and December as well because it was fun. But yeah, and then just dude, like during sober October, like a sober Tarzan's a fucking pretty crazy Tarzan. That's when I work out a lot more, fucking, and I'm a lot easier to like get into a fight. Like I don't know, well I get a lot more violent when I'm fucking not smoking weed all the time. Like if someone cuts me off on the road, I might get out of the car and beat your ass. Like, and so, like, normally, like, when I start getting road rage, people start pissing me off. I'm like, all right, no, fuck this. I just turn on Netflix and just start smoking some weed, and I just try to go to a different place. So, like I'm not even driving, but I'm driving. You just drive on autopilot, basically. But which I don't recommend for anybody, of course. Either or. Don't get out of the car and beat anybody up. Don't be like my dad and punch through somebody's fucking window. It's not cool. I mean, it's cool. It is cool, but it's not cool. I mean, there's a very thin line between cool and not cool. And sometimes things are not cool, but then become cool. And then some things are cool, but then become not cool. Like, like as a kid, seeing my dad get out of the car and fucking start punching somebody's car and then them flying off in the red light. That's pretty fucking cool. But now, like, looking back at it, it's like, well, that's not exactly cool. You know what I mean?
So
You get
Joe
shot
Hale,
doing that shit. What's
Joe
up?
Hale says thoughts on IW Vintage. Didn't you just get booked for them?
Yes, yeah, IWA Vintage. Yeah, that's right.
That's August 9th.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's August 9th, too. Yeah, I'm double booked August 9th. That's right, because they got a 2 p.m. show.
Correct.
That's at the Super Crazy Wrestling School. So
Yes.
that's only
Yes.
about, I think, like an hour and a half from the 3LW. So yeah, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do the first match. And I was supposed to have like 2 matches already against Alex Stretch, and both those matches got canceled. So I
Mm.
think
Damn.
this might finally be me versus Alex Stretch. So we'll see what happens.
Two juggalos.
Whoop whoop
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop,
whoop
whoop.
whoop.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
All right. I think we're any more questions, guys.
Any more questions for the devil of professional wrestling?
Think
All
we're
right,
good.
Tarzan. Thank you for your
I'm
time.
good.
You don't have to go anywhere just yet, but we're going to end this here. Thank you for joining the Three Wheels of Wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody have a good night.
Good night. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Three Wheels of Wrestling. We are all on social media